Well, I was already number one. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm a Peoria lawyer and I do business. So I wanted to see who was coming up number one as Peoria LLC lawyer. Turns out it's me. But that doesn't mean you stop from doing the YouTube. No, you still make sure to do the YouTube because it's quite important for SEO. And we will be answering the question, why do you need an LLC? Most businesses, well, they don't need one. You can still do the work. It's just that the thing is, it's you. So here are the three things that I tell all my clients when they come in and ask about why they need an LLC. If you have any questions, please give me a call, 309-699-4691. Here's the top three benefits of why you need an LLC. Number one, it's not you. This is good. You see, LLCs allow you to be the business owner and have control over it, but yet have it not be you. It's a different thing that we'll talk about down there in benefit number 3. So you have, and of course it goes with its name, the limitation of the liability. It's not you who has the insurance policy in case something goes wrong. It's the company that has the insurance policy if something goes wrong. It's not your name on the borrowing line, unless it's the guarantee. It's the company's name on the borrowing line. There are these limitations of liability, so it's no longer you personally. Now, this gets to another good point. 2, retained earnings. What happens if you have a great growing business, but it's just you haven't formed an LLC, and at the end of the year, you're sitting on a big fat stack of cash? Well, typically, those are just passed through as regular earnings for that year, and they are taxed. Can you retain earnings in and of by yourself? I don't believe so, because the standard default for an LLC is just to flow through and pass through those earnings right down, and I believe it's your Schedule C, sub-point, I am a business lawyer. Make sure you have an accountant involved for your business as well. A business lawyer, they are able to help you with your operating agreements and papering your deals a lot better with the resolutions, because LLCs have a lot more relaxation in their operation formality than your S-Corp. However, through the use of an accountant, you can make an election for your LLC to be treated like an S-Corp, and at the end of the year, you get retained earnings. You can put that cash to work. So you have a growing business. Let's say it's like, why was I talking about SEO? I have a digital marketing company, and if you're a lawyer, you should try to know about digital marketing, especially in 2019. What happens after my digital marketing company has a banner year, or my law firm has a banner year, and I'm sitting on a pile of cash? Do I want that all taxed as a standard LLC where it just flows through? No, I would probably want to retain earnings so that I can put that cash to work with capital expenditures, or growing my staff and hiring new people so that I can continue to provide the highest quality digital marketing and business legal services there are. That's another upside of your LLC, especially, and pretty much only, when you make that election to be taxed as an S-Corp so you can retain those earnings. Third, which kind of gets back to number 1, it's not you. Third would be like, but it's still you. And by that I mean it's personal property, right? Your LLC, like I told you at the beginning, your LLC owns the stuff that it owns. You don't. You own what they call a membership interest in the LLC, and that is what they call under the law. Sometimes you like to put an R in the word law. Anyway, personal property. And that personal property is not the same as the real estate or the cars or the equipment, all this stuff that you have to operate your business. The personal property of that membership interest is a right to a distribution of the profits. So, by having this personal property interest, you get to, through the powers of laws and limited liability corporations, exercise control. Now you're supposed to make sure that you have, the business judgment rule should be in effect. You're not supposed to turn it into a piercing the corporate veil. Looks like I'm gonna have to do another one of these videos about LLCs, but that's all right, because I get to put that in an SEO optimized webpage for my site so that I can help people just like you in the future when you come around and find this and be like, wow, those are some good benefits, and we're not quite done with benefit number 3, because this personal property, It allows you to have a lot more control over the business operations and restrictions from somebody else taking it from you. The operating agreements and the Illinois law, it's probably, I'm not going to go out on a limb like that. I'm an Illinois and Wisconsin lawyer. I'm not a Louisiana lawyer. No, you don't need to know about that right now. Your personal property right is protected from being revoked. Even if you have like a judgment against you, there's a specific procedure that you have to do to get a charging order, and even then, your creditor doesn't have control over the company. They would just have your distributional interest. The heck's a distributional interest? AKA your right to profit at the end. It's not like the judgment creditor would have the right to inspect the books and all that type of stuff, unless they throw you into, and well, let's not talk about involuntary bankruptcy right now. These are the 3 big upsides and why you should get an LLC. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining us as we went over the top 3 upsides of an LLC. And if you have an LLC question, I want to make you an offer. If you're in Illinois, I will give you a free gift of a consultation about your particular business issue. It's a $275 value, but you have to click the button to my website, collateralbase.com, in the description below. While you're down there, please ask any questions that you have about an LLC in the comments. And in a few weeks, I'm sure, after I've put the page together, I might even be coming up on page 1 of Peoria LLC lawyer. Oh yeah, I own that. But LLC lawyer, more abstract topic, didn't find me. And that's okay. Web development, like law, takes time. And I hope to hear from you with your question. Thanks.